Aha, my heart is. A very good evening to you and Dinky-Doo. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE. Lots to talk about tonight. We're a little bit later there. We had a slight technical difficulty, but we're here now, and that's what matters. So lovely to have you all with us. And Dinky-Doo, phone call. You're live at Scottie's phone-in. Who's that?
Hi, Scottie, it's me.
Who's
How are you on this fine but cold evening?
Who's me? A giggler. Right, me the giggler. This fine but cold evening. We love it. A bit of nonsense. Right. Welcome. Hello, Mr. McClure. Morning, Scottie from foggy Auckland. Shonster. Fantastic. Always tell us where you're calling from. Who is this? You're live at Scottish phone-in. Who's that?
Hello, Scottie.
Who is that?
It is David McPherson.
Yes, very good. I don't think so. Right. All that nonsense. A bit of laughter going on there, I tell you. Hello, Scottie. Yes, there's always one, isn't there? We love it. Now then, lots to talk about. So little time to do it in. Big shift in energy in the world. I can just feel things happening. Let's see who this is. You're live with Scottish phone-in, is that?
DINKY-DOO, Scottie, it's Kareem. How are you?
Kareem, how are you, sir? Are you fine?
I'm well, thank you, Scottie.
What did you think of our first caller there? A bit of nonsense.
A bit of Saturday night banter.
Now then, talking of which, how are we?
Not too bad, Scottie, not too bad. I'm just relaxing just now. I attended a march earlier on.
Oh.
It was a referendum march for yes.
Now, I've been hearing there's to be a referendum in about a year's time. Is that right?
No, they're still saying no at the moment, but we'll need to wait and see what happens, Scottie. At the start of the marches, so there's different groups that organise these walks.
Yeah.
And I think today's one that there was a good turnout, but not as big as next month's event by a different group. I won't name them. But that's in Glasgow, May 6th, outside Glasgow University. They normally congregate there and make their way through the city centre down to Glasgow Green, where there are
And do you think now we have a new First Minister, independence will happen?
Well, he's now appointed a Minister for Independence. So,
correct.
Nicola Sturgeon didn't do that beforehand. It puts him more focused on the day-to-day jobs while he's handing it over to the people. And
you can't have the halfway idiots going, he should concentrate on his day job and never mind independence. You can't have that. He's short-circuited that.
Well, he's concentrating on the day job. Obviously,
but you remember Nicola Sturgeon, the moan was always, if she would do her day job and never mind independence. That was the big one from the Unionists.
Yes. Do you know what? The Unionists were all mourning, she's saying about Nicola Sturgeon, she should stick to her day job. That's what she was doing.
Of course she was.
People would criticise it should have been the other way around.
She was doing her day job, but people didn't like the whole independence thing. There's Sarah saying Nicola was a great First Minister.
Yes, look, Scottie, she's going to be missed. And, the Unionists have got what they wanted because they always moaned saying she's never in her home constituency of Govan Hill area. She's never there. Well, do you know what? Now you've got her full time, so enjoy what she's going to bring to the area.
Absolutely. And tell me this, Kareem, here's somebody commenting, free Scotland, then Ireland. Independence is a delusion, says another one. Hollywood notions of freedom. Now, I don't believe that, do you?
I think the people that are talking about it's never going to happen, you've had your vote, these are people that are scared of democracy. These are people that spit the dummy out and, well, we've had the vote, or they got the vote that they wanted and they're terrified of the vote that's going to happen the next
Yes.
time, which is a yes vote.
Well,
That's what they're terrified.
the last
But
one I heard was at 58% for independence.
it keeps going up and down, Scotty, and the way I view it is the best way to view it is 50-50. And then once it gets launched, if it's going to be a referendum, you start your campaign. But there's other methods to get independence and without a referendum. Your Scottish claim of rights.
Yes, I was looking at that. Now, this apparently means that they don't have to ask Westminster at all.
But no, the difference is that the Westminster is sovereign, not English people. In Scotland, it's not the case. The Parliament's not sovereign here in Holyrood. The people are sovereign. So basically, the people here have the power to sack the politicians that run if they're not happy with things, if they're not working for the people. And I think that's probably why a lot of politicians up here are keeping that one under the wraps. But it just takes people to read into the Constitution, to know what it's about, and it just build more interest, because a lot of people don't know about it.
No.
And people get mixed up as well, Scotty, with the Bill of Rights. That's what England
Well, the
has.
Bill of Rights
We have the
was
Bill of Rights.
1688. That was the end of absolute monarchy and the start of constitutional monarchy. And that was the basis they took William of Orange on. They said, you'll not actually be making the ultimate decisions, the Parliament will. You see?
Yeah.
But here's an
It's
interesting
quite
one.
interesting.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, somebody was talking last week, you know, the plantation in Northern Ireland, when they planted a lot of Protestants into Northern Ireland to get the numbers up. Now, if Britain doesn't want Northern Ireland, should we do a swap and say to the planted Protestants, come back to Scotland and we'll replace you with Catholics from Scotland? Do a swap.
I think at the moment now, Scotty, there's more Catholics now in Northern Ireland.
There are, yes, that's true.
You know, and I think that's, you know, the dynamics are starting to change there. I just think people need to wake up and to see what the union is. It's not working. And I keep saying, why Northern Ireland are allowed to have trading deals, to have a deal still with the rest of the UK and also Europe.
Yeah,
This
Scotland
is what
could do with
wants,
that, you see. We'd like that in Scotland.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you know what? See if they were smart and granted that, then maybe a lot of people might kill off the notion for independence.
Well, yes, absolutely. Kareem, fascinating as ever. I thank you, sir. Dinky-Doo.
You have a great night.
You too, sir. Happy Easter. What a fine fellow. That's our Kareem. Guys, amazing discussion tonight, if you're into all this. There's comments from you. Liam says, love or loathe her. She's the best we've ever had. What about that? You're live at Scottish Funny. Who's that?
Dinky-Doo, Scotty.
Dinky-Doo, who's that?
This is Peter McPherson.
I just need Peter, that's fine. First names only.
Peter.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Peter. I'd like to talk, if you think, about the gender reform bill and Hamza Yusuf had been elected to the SNP. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, we like Hamza being elected. You know, we'll see how he gets on. And the gender reform bill, I think maybe they should raise the age on it to 18.
Yes, I agree with that entirely. Just more on Hamza Yusuf. Do you think he was the correct choice to the SNP, or do you think?
I think probably he was the most experienced.
Yeah, I agree with that. He was the health secretary.
Yes, and that's a tough gig.
It was very close. Well, I agree with that. But Kate Forbes, she had a lot of experience as well.
Yes.
So I wasn't entirely sure. I didn't personally vote on it. I'm more of a conservative voter myself. But when it comes to it, I think that it was more Kate Forbes as the better choice. But each to their own, you know.
Absolutely. Lovely talking to you. And Dinky-Doo, sir.
DINKY-DOO.
Dinky-Doo, a fine fellow. Good call. Guys, that's the kind of call we need, not the silly billies. Right. Neil says, good evening, Scotty. Murray says, hi, Scotty. The numpties are out at force tonight. They are, indeed. You're live in Scottish phone in. Who's that?
Hello, Scotty. It's Davey.
Davey, how are we?
Oh, yes, I'm good. I would like to talk about Scottish independence.
Yes. Right, there we go. A real numpty. Let's get shot of that one. Oh, good. That's that. So he's had a lifetime ban. Silly boy. That's the silliness, guys. We don't need it and we don't want it. What have we got here? Hi, Scotty, David and John. Dinky-Doo, different background. Yes, different background tonight. We're in the west wing of McCLUE Towers. So we have a different background, Davey. Absolutely. I'll just pop that up there. Lovely. There we are. Now, and we'll see what is what. Who have we got here? Where are you getting your poll results from? The National. No, we're getting it from a national newspaper. Very important. Graham has sent me some beautiful gifts there. Who do you support, mate? Well, I'm apolitical. I support what's best for Scotland. Good evening. There's the wonderful Jerry Thompson. Hi, Scotty. The wife's away to South Korea to see the lifestyle over there. Jerry, #1 van driver. Jerry, say hi to her. Fantastic. A fabulous person. Have a good rest, screams Susan. She'll tell you about it once she comes back. That would be amazing, Jerry. So lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo, I say. And love to you. And we, Poco. Now, who have we got here? Right, that's interesting. I'm just having a look through some very good stuff here, guys. Very good comments. Do you agree Scotland is a better place with Nicola Sturgeon? How interesting. You're live in Scottish phone in. Who's that? Hello? Nobody. Right, okay. Now, what have we got here? Yes, I like all that. Chris, yes, they did have a bit of a go. Scotty, with the bills rising, I sure hope you can still keep warm with a hot brew and a biscuit. Brown bread. Thank you so much. There we are. England and Scotland. No, it's more Scotland and Westminster. England is much loved by the Scots. Not a problem, I say to you. Just pop that off. Who have we got here? Hello, one and all, says Kareem. There we are. Murray, yes, the numpties are very much out tonight. Guys, get following on the TikTok and also subscribe on the YouTube. Better is the UK, in my opinion. Swamp Monster, what do you base your opinion on? Because Scotland sends a huge amount of money to Westminster, so it's certainly not better for Scotland. So are you Scots, English, Northern Irish, Wales? You're live in Scottish Foreign. Who's that?
What do you think of Taylor Swift?
I think she's fantastic. I love the music. You're live in Scottish Foreign. Who's that? There we go. Let's just get short of that. That's good. Lovely. Wonderful stuff. Just if we can get intelligent people coming on, that would be interesting. Do you remember Jack Milroy? Yes, indeed. Now, let's get rid of Irpa. Irpa's one of these half-wits that thinks they're funny, and sadly they're not. There we go. Now, who have we got here? How do we phone in? You pick up your telephone, you dial 0141. Yes, you got that. 628 9795. I might be swayed for an independent Scotland without the SNP. Well, I've been saying, what about a national conservative government in Scotland? Would that go well? Because Labour are very much stuck in the political wilderness for failing to support independence in 2014. Hi, Scotty. Good evening, every day, says the wonderful Chris. Good evening, Chris. Lovely to have you with us, and a big dinky-doo. Good evening, everybody. Happy holidays. Murray, what have you done? You generous, generous, generous man. Guys, Murray O'Donnell has just sent me £20 on YouTube. What a lovely, lovely, lovely thing to do. And it's not the first £20. Murray's sent fortunes over the years. It's because of people like Murray and our wonderful, wonderful Edinburgh guy that we actually can manage to keep going. So thank you, Murray, for your thoughtfulness and your kindness and your generosity. So very much appreciated. Murray O'Donnell, guys, £20. How amazing is that tonight? Now then, you need some night nurse, Scotty. I've got to go to, I know, Jerry, what a nightmare, but we'll get there. Fantastic. What political party do you support, just out of interest? Well, Emily, I'm apolitical. There's 3 blue hearts for Murray from Daisy. Is that not lovely? Murray, thank you. Scotty, have you got the cold? It's the cold, it's not hay fever. No bother, Scotty. More power to you. Murray, more power to you, sir. I feel even more humble than usual. It's just as overwhelmingly kind. I said hello to you last week. You did use a 213. Do you like the Edinburgh Fringe? No, I don't like the Edinburgh Fringe. I love the Edinburgh Fringe. Hello from Witness. May I join the live, good sir? You may. Phone is up. For your page, says Daisy. Absolutely, Daisy. Whoever got you. You're live in Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Hello, Stephen.
Stephen, DINKY-DOO. What can I do for you?
I would like to talk about Irish independence. In fact, I know it's a touchy subject, but I feel as if they should have it, especially all the stuff that's recently been going on in Ireland. You know, there's been a major influx, and you know, like the whole thing. You know, there's a lot of stuff coming back now. You know what I mean?
So Irish independence.
Irish independence, yes.
Well, it wouldn't take much. So are you saying an independent Northern Ireland or a united Ireland?
Yes, I am. I think they should both be united together.
Right. So not an independent Northern Ireland.
No, I think both Irelands should be united together in their own country.
I shall put that out to the nation, Stephen. DINKY-DOO, sir. Thank you. Wonderful. Wee Dafty in the background shouting at him there. Northern Ireland do not need Westminster permission to hold a referendum like Scotland do. Well, let's get your opinions. I mean, should we have an independent Northern Ireland? Or should Northern Ireland reunify with the rest of Ireland? Why? I mean, I don't know anything about politics. Emily, you don't have to change the subject and we'll talk something else. Guys, I've got 6,700 likes. How beautiful is that? Reunification, says Joyce. Ireland and Northern as one. But then, does the South want to pick up the bill? Hello from Paisley in Glasgow. Hello, Dinky-Doo. Dr. Pepper. Hello from Italy. Ah, buongiorno. Now, I think that's for Northern Ireland people to decide. Well, Daisy, the Northern Ireland people are watching right now, so they can decide on here. Do you see what I mean? You're live to Scottish phone in. Who's that?
Marvin,
Marvin, how are we?
I'm brilliant.
So you are. We love to hear you. Right. No bother, Scotty, says the wonderful Murray. Thank you. Murray sent me £20 on the YouTube. Hello, how are you this fine night? Wonderful, Dot. Who have we got here? Hello, you're live on Scotty's phone in.
Dinky-Doo, Scotty. I would just like to talk about a united Ireland.
Yes. Too much humour to talk about. Come on, when you're sober. Guys, I'm here with the facts and figures. Come on then, Charlie B. Hello from Nits Hill, says Phil. We love you in Nits Hill, Phil. There we go. Hello from Italy. Hello from Greenock. Ah, a branch of the green oak tree, Ewan. We love that. Get following on the TikTok, guys. Get phoning. Get subscribing on the YouTube channel. Very important. Dennis is in South Africa. What are your hobbies? My hobbies are working and reading books. Scotland will not survive outside the Union. Charlie, why on earth would Scotland not survive outside the Union? Scotland survived outside the Union for thousands of years. It's only been in the Union for 300. You're live on Scottish phone in. Who's that?
Scotty, it's Jerry, #1 van driver.
Jerry, top man. How are we?
Yeah. Got the cold the same as you.
Oh, so. Yes. Now you wrap up nice and warm, Jerry.
South Korea, if you watch Alexander Armstrong on
Yes.
YouTube,
Yes.
you'll see it on there. It's fantastic.
Oh, wow. Fantastic, Jerry. Wonderful.
The wife's away there this morning. Flight delayed from Germany to Seoul. So she should be there roughly about 4 o'clock.
And did you know fancy it, Jerry?
No, I did fancy it, yeah, but I get told to stay here. So look, the dog watch.
Absolutely. Oh, wee Coco.
Wee Coco.
Wee Coco, we love it. Jerry, what do you think? How do you think the show's coming on?
Oh, I think it's coming on great. It's fantastic.
7,000 likes on the TikTok.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And Jerry, can I tell you? Go on.
On you go.
No, you go.
The sound in the videos on the YouTube's a lot better. The sound's fantastic.
Aye.
Brilliant since the new equipment went in.
I think we're getting there. And generosity from people like yourself and Murray and Keith, the lovely Keith Snedden from Edinburgh. Fantastic. All that helps tremendously.
Well, as I said before, and you know this, because I'm going to say it again, and if everybody's here, everyone donate £1. Say there's 60,000 listening, or 60,000 on £1. That's 60 grand, just like that.
Now, I know I'm going to tell, and we're only looking for 17 on the GOFUNDME. Wait till I tell you this, Jerry, and this is official, and you can look it up yourself. By February this year, latest figures, 94.1 million had watched my TikToks.
Oh, that's amazing.
Now, if they all sent a quid...
Well, you're bigger than all the radio stations in Britain.
It's crazy. 94 million have watched
That's
Scottie
amazing.
McClue's TikToks, and you can look it up. You can GOOGLE it, you know. Yeah.
I believe you. It's amazing that what the internet can do. But as you said, that the Hogmanay Bash and the Christmas one was fantastic. I think it's better than watching the telly because they don't have shows like Thingamajig and that anymore.
No, and I think the problem is telly and to an extent radio are losing their way. They're getting overwhelmed by social media. They're still doing well, but they're getting overwhelmed and they're not talking to the people.
And that's it. But you're talking to the people.
I'm
That's
talking to the
what
people, Jerry.
You're there for. I mean, somebody could be sitting alone at night or going, oh, and then they come across you and, oh, there's somebody I can chat to.
Get a wee bit
There's
chat on the
somebody
go.
able to help me. Education, things going on in the world that you know that they might not know. And then
Absolutely.
you jump onto your channel and you can give them all the information. It's fantastic.
I can see great things ahead, Jerry. I shall certainly, press on with it because I'm very pleased with the way it's going.
Oh, aye. It's fantastic. 100% to you.
You know? No, 100% to you and everyone else that joins us.
Well,
That's the magic,
bigger and
Jerry.
bigger. I think it's getting bigger and bigger every week, isn't it?
Every week it grows beautiful.
Aye.
So there we are.
Just like you, Scotty. There's only number one in that show.
Well, remember you're number one as well.
Well, that's what it keeps on saying to me.
Listen to me like a kiss to whistles.
You know, my wife's a very, very educated person.
Very highly, and so is her husband. Wonderful.
I'm not getting the brains, Scotty.
No, you have. Don't ever think that, Jerry. Wait till you and I get a good chat at some point.
Oh, aye. So I'm going to go and get a hot toddy.
Lovely.
If I can shift this.
Yes. Good for you. Dinky-Doo.
DINKY-DOO.
Thanks,
I'll
Jerry.
tell the wife you were asking for.
Please do, and bless you.
Bless you, Scotty.
Top man.
Oh, okay. I'll catch you
Dinky-Doo.
later, Scotty.
See you, Jerry. What a
Thank you.
super guy.
Bye.
That's it. Our Jerry for Clyde Bank. Jerry's saying great to Murray. Have you got a cold, Scotty? I have, Susan. Bit of a cold tonight. Methinks you need to hire a new switchboard wizard, Scotty. Neil, we're dealing with these people beautifully. You know? You're live at Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
DINKY-DOO, it's Colin.
Colin, how are you?
I'm good. I was just here to discuss the topic of abortions. Do you know what I'm talking about? With the whole.
Oh, who's shouting in the background? We can't. Right, there we go. I went to see Sunshine and Leith this afternoon. Love the Proclaimers music. Chris, absolutely. Fantastic. Now then, have you all followed me on the old TikTok, where I need another 100 followers right now? If you haven't followed, why not? I say to you, every day with a TikTok account should follow Scottie McClue. Now, what else have we got? Scotty, can you say happy birthday to my friend Emma, please? Says Abby. Yes, I can, Abby. Happy birthday, Emma. There we go. Now, what have we got here? I love your lives. So there you are. Thank you. Yay, very, very kind of you. Very good indeed. There we go. Now, Scotty, who ate all the Scotch pies? I did. All right, guilty, my lord. Professor Numpty, well, what's happening, Numpty? Give us a call. We love it. There's Elise. Do you remember Elise? Very brilliant lady. Called us before. What are we talking about tonight? Elise, we're talking about new energy in the world. I feel, and I know this from talking to pivotal people, there's a great push of new energy. And a lot of people are thinking that the United States were going to get Donald Trump back again. Now, I don't know if you've heard that. And I think the last time you spoke to us, you mentioned that either you knew Donald Trump or you knew people who know him, but you reckoned he will be back. So give us a call, Elise. It's 0141 628 9795. 0141 628 9795. Emily says, I hope not. Trump is an abomination. In what way, Emily? Very, very popular. Ewan, absolutely. Francis has joined us. We love it. Terrific response. Guys, more followers, please. So get following. What's happening here? What are we talking about, says Alicia? We've done that. He will be back, says Elise. Do you think so? Does everybody want Donald Trump back in the White House? American people love Donald Trump, says Real Indiana Jones from Indiana. Fantastic. Now then, come and join us as soon as you can. Lots to talk about. Get following if you haven't. We need to get the followers. He spreads hate, says Emily. Emily, it's funny you should say that. My experience of Donald Trump is that he spreads love. He dislikes the media and he puts them in their place. Trump is the king, says Alice. He's never left. So Alice is saying that although Joe Biden is the president, Trump still holds the power. Amazing. How can Trump be president from prison? Well, Charlie, we can't talk about it because it's sub judice, but, I shouldn't think he'll be going there. I think Donald Trump would be a better decision for America at the moment, says you. Joe Biden sucks, says Real Indiana Jones from Indiana in America. Trump was standing up against the New World Order. That's why they're going to jail him, to keep him quiet. I don't think you'll keep him quiet. You should manage Morton, says Bears. I can remember a lot of lovely people who did manage Morton. Trump is superb, says Mark. Charlie ought to go and educate and get research. Yeah. What love has he ever shown, says Emily? I think a great love for people worldwide, for the American people and the British people. Scotty, you rock, says the Real Indiana Jones in Indiana, in America. Indiana Jones, you rock. Now, I don't think Trump took us to war. No. Now, this is interesting because Biden's heading down the old war route. Trump could put a stop to it with a phone call. I believe that. What party do you like in Scotland or England? I like just a nice party, with lots of cheese balls and breadsticks and dips, that kind of thing. So there we have it. Liam says, old people knowledge. Yes, a lot of older people have a lot of knowledge, Liam. No doubt about that. Have you all followed me on the TikTok? If you're watching TikTok, up to the top left, get following. What about you, big man? I'm in Belfast, but I'm living in Spain. Sorry, Belfast, but living in Spain. So there's Sammy from Belfast. Sammy, what do you think of the theory that we should take the plantation families, take them back to Scotland, and plant the Irish Catholics living in Scotland? Do a swap. Would you be up for that? Now, who have we got? Yes, I don't think Trump did take us to war, Chris. Very good suggestion there. We love it. If you're watching on YouTube, can you give me a thumbs up? One of these. Okay? Can you give me one of these? If you're watching on YouTube. I think it's down the bottom left. Let's see. Everybody watching right now, subscribe. Yeah? Just click the subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost you a bean. It's a strange word. I am from Sweden, but have ancestors in Scotland. Well, Theik, fantastic. Whereabouts? What names? Live and let live, says Sammy. Top man, Sammy. President Trump is innocent. We love everyone. God bless us all. God bless Scotty. Lovely stuff. Do you like the band Rage Against the Machine and the Beach Boys? I like the Beach Boys. I think they sound excellent. There we are. The Hebrides or Orkney, says Blair. Now, who have we got here? Yes, Jack. Andrew has just sent me 6 red roses. Shall we add a live goal? Live goal? Right, let's see what we've got here. Red roses. There we are. And 100. Okay. So we're looking at 100 red roses. Is that right? Yes. 100 red roses as a goal. You don't have to give anything if you don't want to. So there we go. Now then, who have we got here? Alan has just joined us and Ross. Guys, get following. I need another 50 followers. Watching on YouTube, Mark and Elaine from Wishaw. Marky G, how lovely to have you with us from Wishy. How dinky-doo is that? Opinion on Obama. Well, Emily, Obama, with all due respect, is passé now. He's had his time. I think Trump is the future for America. Are you in the guest room tonight? No, I'm in the east wing of McCLUE Towers. I'm currently making plans for Hogmanay, Scotty. What are your plans? I think, Professor Numpty Heat, we should do the Scotty McCLUE Hogmanay Bash, as we have done for the last 31 years. Now then, who have we got here? Dinky-Doo. Lovely, lovely, lovely. A Tory, says Ross M. Ross M is a Tory. Not many left now. Scotty, thanks for all you do, says Itziko. Itziko, thank you for everything you do. I could not do this show without all you guys. Amazing. Fantastic. What do we got here? Right. Chris, you've sent it off to what? Sorry, I'm a drunk Tory, says Ross. Ross, please don't apologise. You'll not be the first and you'll not be the last. Dinky-Doo, Dinky-Doo. Lovely to have you with us. Excellent stuff, I say. Get sharing the live, guys, as soon as you can. More followers, please. Now, how are we for time? Oh, my goodness. We've been up for 40 minutes. I can't believe it. It feels like 5 minutes. Now, I'm going to pin this goal. And remember, you never, ever have to give anything to Scotty McCLUE. Right. Can you see the goal? Do you see my finger there? That's the goal. It's 100 red roses. Will we do it? What do we got here? Bonnie, Scotland. Ronaldo or Messi? Both. Both. Without a doubt. Excellent players. Good night, Scotty. Take care. Jerry and Rico, Jerry, you take care of your dear self, and many, many blessings. Lovely call. Celtic or Rangers, says Imran. Imran, the best advice I can give you is to go and see them both play and then just make a decision. And it's not cast in stone. You could support Celtic one week and Rangers the next. I personally think we should look at Glasgow United. I think that would be good. We all love Scotty, says Real Indiana Jones. Real Indiana Jones, we all love you, and you're a Trump man. Now then, cold night, Scotty. You take care, says Jerry and Rico. It is very cold tonight, Jerry, but we're on the cusp of spring. Yes, you'd unite the teams. We would, Imran. Ah, you da. How good of you. Hey, Dinky-Doo. Evening, brother Scotty. What have we got here? Are you a supporter of the LGBTQ plus community? I am, Emily. I think everyone is. But I wonder if it should be LGBTQ plus S and include straight people. And then you've got a really inclusive mix. So nowadays, LGBT plus should be strong enough to include S for straight. What about that? Would everybody be up for that? Watching your lives brings me joy. Blair says, I'm anti-Trump personally for his views on women and golf courses. Oh. Trump is egotistical, says Charlie. Well, Charlie, I don't think you can reach that level of leadership and not have had to push yourself forward at some point. Winston Churchill's mother said to him, I do wish you wouldn't push yourself forward so much. So there you go. Trump is loved worldwide, says Mark, and Biden is a joke. I hate both, says Kayla. Kayla, never ever hate anything because you're shutting off an avenue of learning. If you hate something, your brain shuts down to it. The next question would be, why? Hashtag be kind. Trump has zero empathy with anyone outside his immediate family. Now, Charlie, we know that not to be the truth because he's very, very popular with the American people, very, very popular with the military, very, very popular with the veterans. So I think what you said there doesn't make any sense. Considering I'm a lassie and him hating on women, I don't want that in a brain. Well, what we hear, he doesn't hate women at all. In fact, I don't think Donald Trump hates. Guns are also very popular to Americans. Doesn't mean it's right. But Craig, the reason people want the Americans to lose their guns is because the American people are probably the world's biggest private army. And the politicians don't like things they can't control. Okay, cheers, says Jerry. Professor Numptyhead. The walls behind you are bare. No books or Range Rovers. Were you robbed during the night or something, Scotty? Well, I was hearing from an advisor today that the plain background is actually better. What do we all think? News flash. Right, guys, get following, please, and get sharing and liking. Elise says, numpty, big thumbs up. Elise says, I love Trump. I love DJT, Donald J. Trump. I love the Don. Well, it sounds like Elise is a Donald Trump fan, a supporter. Marky G says, where are you, Scotty? It's not your normal McCLUE backdrop. No, it's not. I'm in the East Wing, I think it is, of McCLUE Towers tonight. Now then, are you all in a parallel universe? No, Charlie B. We're all in the real world. You're in the land of make-believe because you haven't said a true thing about Trump. Mark talks, well, we're not going to that, Mark. Just think about it this way. Says Kayla. I don't know what you mean by that, Kayla. Trump should never be faulted for being rich. He stands, talked for everyone, and no wars. True. True. Kayla says it's different for women. Kayla, how's it different for women? Do you not think women have had the mince ripped out of them by governments? Feminism is a con. You think prior to feminism, the women had a lovely number at home looking after the wains, sitting on the white leather sofa, popping the chocks, and having the coffee mornings and doing the high dusting. And then suddenly you had this liberation of women. And they all went out to work to earn more for the government. I mean, hello? Wiki. So there you go. Love Trump, says Michael, but the wokey sheeple don't. Well, wokeism is dying on its bottom. Guys, I've got 11,000 likes. Is anybody feeling flush? Anybody want to send me a red rose? I've set a wee goal, and it's sitting 0 to 100. Can you see it there? Who fancies sending me a red rose? Oh, thank you. Tesla has sent me, oh my goodness, 7, 8, 9, 10 red roses. 11. Tesla, we just needed one. She sent 14 red roses. Thank you, Tesla. That was very, very kind of you. Now, what do we got? Tesla sending more. Another 2. Tesla, what are you like? Tess has opened the game up, guys. Can you see the red roses? Nostalgia has sent another 10. Oh, stop, Nostalgia. 12, 14, 15, 16. Nostalgia's gone bananas here. Sent me all these red roses. You're lovely people. Scotty, let me go live with you. Yes, give us a phone. 0141 628 9795. Follow me, guys, as soon as you possibly can. If you're watching on the TikTok, we've got 50% of the red rose go. 51%. 60%. What's going on here? Now, let's get rid of Star there. Very stupid. What's his name? Franco. Franco, what a silly thing to say. Lifetime ban for Franco. Tesla, but it's 72 red roses, guys. Now, Scotty, what's your opinion on recreational drug usage? Well, why would you bother with it at all? because you're just giving money to criminals. I don't understand why anybody would take drugs, because all this, to escape, and from what? Do you know what I mean? Let's face up the challenges together and come off the drugs. Is it time for Westminster to start making decisions for Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland? Leo, I would say defo, no doubt about it. What do we got here? I like your photos as a backdrop, Scotty. Chris, everybody does. 11,100 likes. I think we're just about to reach the goal. Another 25 red roses, and we're done. I'm a woman, says Elise, and I love Donald J. Trump. He speaks for the highest of humanity. He speaks love and fairness. Mark G. Scotty, any view on the direction for the new First Minister? What is the McCLUE agenda? Now, advise the National. Yes, I think there's something coming for McCLUE very, very soon. Something very big. You know, back in business, as they say. Now then, lots of superb reaction from you guys. No doubt about it. You slaughtered me on your show when I was 8. Thanks for that, Craig. You must have been very cheeky. But you're a cheeky boy. But he shouldn't be celebrated for not taking a dime, says Emily. Scotty, are the phones open? Yep, they're open, Rubes. Boris needs... No, we mustn't say that. Tess is still sending me stuff. How's it going? 80% of target. Tesla, you are so kind. Guys, we're 80% there with the target. Can you see it? Can you see the red roses? Look at it. 88 out of 100. Woo! Opinions on Korea. Well, Parallax won. That's a big one. We've achieved target. Woo! You people are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And there we go. He's a great leader and he isn't propped up by fake media, says Michael. Good one, Michael. Can't wait for Trump to be president again, says the Chungus. Opinions. Wonderful stuff. Right. Now, what do we get here? McCLUE Towers is under renovation, so he's in the East Wing tonight. Absolutely, Craig. Yes. Rebuilding of the Great Hall at McCLUE Towers. Into the East Wing with me, I say. Why have we not got another 100 followers? Hurry along. Now, slightly anxious about the time here, guys. Raise your targets for next week, says Professor Numpty. Numpty, no, we don't want to be greedy. If people are kind enough to send a few pennies that might buy a wee advert on TikTok, then tremendous. Mark says he's brilliant entertainment Trump. The way he hammered the press in the States was pure gallus. Wonderful. I love that when he sets about these journalists. What do you want? Don't talk to me like that. Stop publishing rubbish. You're fake news. Blair says, third generation feminist. There, yeah. No thanks, says Kayla. Want to work in, says Kayla. Scotty, Can you please say lol? Lol. Fantastic. Thank you, Tess, for contributing to the live goal. Give your roses for an apology. When I was 8, Craig, you must have been cheeky. Who else have we got? Wonderful reactions. I believe in the equality of all people. Feminism is essential for equality, and it benefits everyone. Emily, you've been conned, darling. What do we got? Do you use menthol crystals to clear your sinuses? No, VJ. I use a certain oil from plant-based oil just to clear everything up. I mean, I'm sounding a lot better than I was. I can tell you. Guys, 12,100 likes. Now then, men built the world, not women. We are the engineers, the labourers, etc., says Michael. You're live in Scottish Phone-In. Who's that? Hello? Nobody there? Right, fair enough. I think what we're going to have to do, guys, is go in a wee minute. It's heartbreaking because tonight has been outstanding. I have loved every bit of it tonight. Outstanding. There we are. Wonderful. That's us. Yes. There we go. No, it doesn't, says Emily. What do we got here? How's your evening, Scotty? My evening has been outstanding. I'm going to have to say goodbye. Thank you for your gifts to all you beautiful people. Blair says, Michael, you don't think there's women engineers and builders, etc.? I'm sure there are. I don't think that's a problem. Guys, let's have more of you, please. Scotty, give a good rest to your voice, my friend. Get a good sleep. Kareem, I will. Been a great show tonight, though. Who else have we got? My kind of person, they're all saying to me. The real Indiana Jones, he's not from Scotland. No, he's from Indiana. What's happening, says Nostalgia. You look younger now than you did 30 years ago. We love it. Guys, I'm going to have to say good night to the beautiful, beautiful TikTokers. Good night, Laz. God bless you all. That's our beautiful TikTokers had to go. Oh, and they are beautiful, beautiful YouTubers. We have to go as well. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a lovely, lovely week until next Saturday at 9 o'clock. But set your notifications, subscribe to the YouTube, watch out for the random pop-ups. This is Scottie McClue saying dinky-doo to every one of you. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Ba-ba. Ba-ba.